So, fun times. Guess what? I have to revert. I have to set the master volume up to 100 and then back down to whatever I want it to be at every single time I play, because that's kind of how it goes. I love this song, by the way. It's a great opening. Anyway, it's also the ending song. Anyway, I'm Relicti, and this is Fort Zombie, back by popular demand because people keep badgering me about it. This was one of my first LPs I did way back when, about last year sometime. And, actually, since it was on hold, yeah, it'd be about a year. What was there that I wanted to say? It was back when I first started, so I wasn't as YouTube savvy, so I didn't know, about, like, that was during the time where, like, those false copyright, sorry, I don't know how loud it is in comparison to my voice, so I don't know if you could hear me very effectively there. It was back whenever, like, those false copyright, not copyright strikes, but copyright ID match things were common in YouTube, and, I had one for the series, and I just, like, I deleted all the videos because I was like, oh, well, I don't know if that was going to, I didn't know if it was going to get to be a bigger thing or not, so I just got rid of them because, I was just starting out and I was all worried and novice-y and stupid. Now I know better and I don't make that mistake anymore, but, the videos were kind of, were more popular than anything else I've done, so, obviously questions arise, blah blah blah, popular demand dictates we come back to this again, and I figured, well, I'll do it. I didn't really want to, but I'm gonna do it because I still like this game to some extent, and of course, April 21st, it's been a year now since I started Let's Playing, so I figured, what better way to celebrate than to give the people what they want, which is apparently this game. And of every game they could have asked for, it was this game that I got the most messages about. Yay. I say that so enthusiastically. I haven't played this game since last year. I don't remember anything about it. Sorry. So no insightful tips like last run through. No amazingly insightful history lessons. Yay for those. Those are long dead. I'm not doing those anymore. I don't know that much. I can't give you more information than what I don't have. Anyway, we start out. This is Ben Riley. Ooh, look at him. He's our character. He's who we get to play in this town. We'll learn more about him momentarily. Until then, I have to select an occupation. Let's pick a job. I don't remember what each one of these do, so I have to look through them again. Because that's always fun. I think I always pick police officer, don't I? Question mark. Yeah, I always pick police officer because that's just the way I like to move. And I don't remember exactly what these do. I believe finesse is stamina, as well as your ability to avoid hits. Toughness is obviously your health. Speed is obviously how fast you are. Smarts applies to most things, like general stats, and also how quickly your character will learn and improve said stats. Power, obviously, it's how hard you hit. I think smarts also applies to how good you are with a gun, but that might also, that could potentially be a finesse thing. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing things, and these are skills. Obviously, there's various skills, as you can see. A lot of things you can have. I really detest hand-to-hand. Oh, but I'm gonna have to have some. Maybe I don't want to be a cop then, if that's the case. I hate hand-to-hand skill. I think it's one of the worst skills in the game. Because when are you really, when are you gonna be without a weapon of some kind? Unless you want to be that way. Then I guess it's okay. And the skills that come with the various profession you cannot take off, no matter how much you may want to, because it's a dumb skill. So I'm actually going to be a soldier, I guess, because I kinda have to. And now I'm obviously depressed. I don't know what the scout skill actually entails, which makes me sad. Assault weapons, I believe those are heavier weapons, including shotguns. Which is good, I like using a shotgun in this game, only because it's kind of hilarious at times. Spot skill, helps you find things. You should probably have some of that. Clubs is, well, crowbars and things. I use clubs more often than I use blades, so I'm going to put blade down, and I'll keep club at some odd number. That's a great way of putting it. I use pistols. I use rifles more often because I like the look and feel of the rifle in the game. I don't know why. And spot is obviously a great thing to put stuff into, as well as club. I should probably actually lower my rifle skill to make club and spot better. See spot run. Other things of that nature. I can't put anything else down. Alright, let's see what do we got here. I don't really like the toughness stat. Speed stat's okay. I usually like speed to be above 20, essentially. Toughness, none. You can put toughness wherever you want. If you don't think you're going to take hits, put toughness really low. Usually I use a gun in the game as opposed to melee weapons, so I put my toughness very, very low because I'm usually just running and shooting, run and gun. And the survivors that I take with me are ones who are good at fighting. And then they cover my ass, essentially. Unless I get certain survivors who are really good shots, I don't usually give my people guns. Because they're stupid and irresponsible with their ammo. And if anybody burns through the ammo, which is fun to shoot, it's gonna be me, because I like to shoot it, and it's kind of enjoyable. So, I'm gonna be the gunner, and I'm gonna put toughness very, very low, because that's how I rock. I could actually put it super low, but I'm not that ballsy, because some zombies have guns in the game, and they shoot back, and those guys kinda suck. And if your toughness is too low, can actually kill you in one shot, and that's depressing on a lot of levels. Power, I don't use melee that often. Put that there, put that there. Yeah, that looks pretty well rounded to me. I'll lower toughness a bit and put another one in power. Only because I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. And then I'll immediately decide that's a stupid idea, because, like I said, I'm not using melee, and I'll make my toughness not be too paltry, because that would be a dangerous thing. And I guess I'll put it in finesse, because I don't really think smarts is all it's cracked up to be. There we go. Those are my stats. It's fun. And, I've never played this game on hard, because that's what the school is. The school is hard, the police station's easy mode, and the prison's normal. Easy, survivors get bonuses to health, zombie health's reduced. Hard mode, zombies have a bunch extra HP, and also the school is, I believe, the hardest to defend. The prison and the police station are easy to defend. Well, semi-easy. The prison's actually kind of tough on its final fight. We'll be doing the prison, which is home to some of Indiana's most, what's that word? Um, heinous? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just awkward. It just looks awkward. I'm sorry. Heinous monsters and daily scofflaws. None can escape for long the cold fingers of rapturous, enlightening punishment. The building is a labyrinthine structure of pent-up hate and evil, where men go to die but can never leave. This place drowns the soul and chokes hope before it reaches thought. Also, bingo on Tuesdays. It contains a riot-proof cafeteria, a claustrophobic workout room, some 30 dank jail cells, and a cache of guns. So that'll be our home. They call it the prison. We call it home. Alright. Damn it, I don't... Oh, okay, good, it worked. I was about to be like, damn it didn't work. That's a horrible way to start the LP. But it's fine. It's working great. I'm gonna have to immediately save the game, because I don't know how well this is going to record at the current settings, and I may need to change some stuff. But I have to wait for it to load first. I figured it'd be done sooner, but it's loading. the very first time that we're entering Piety, Indiana. Good times lie ahead. Or so we hope. Note, good times don't lie ahead. Only dark, dreary, horrible times filled with zombies, and sadness, and potentially death, and also some happiness when we shoot said zombies. And then I guess death for them. This looks fine. Would I like a quick tutorial? Welcome to Piety. Population? Undead. I'm not going to take a tutorial because that's crazy talk. I'm going to pretend that I remember how to play. Clearly I don't, but we're not gonna note that. Yay! Alright, let me see what kind of weapon. First off, let me figure out how to adjust all of my settings. Or play the game, whatever you want to call this. I don't remember how to switch guns, which is a problem. Never mind, I figured it out. I'm a genius. 30 bullets for that. Well, that makes me sad. I'll use this stupid, dumb, snub-nosed cop gun. And, clearly the fort is that a ways. This game's interesting in some aspects. I could go over them, but I'm lazy. So, and I also don't remember them perfectly. One thing is fatigue. You can see it on the bottom left there by the person. The person is my health. Each limb has its own health. Some limbs can get pretty bashed up and can prevent you from performing certain actions like running, jumping, and other things. That guy spotted me. He saw me from quite a long ways away. I see a comp by that place, and he might give me some ammo. This game was created by Paradox Studios, makers of some games such as Sort of Pit, I believe. Oh my god, I'm missing. As you can see, he was a little bit out of the pistol's range, so my accuracy was decreased. That time I hit. That was good. That one was a good shot. So my accuracy was decreased, which was unfortunate and made me sad. What else is there? Was I talking about fatigue? I think I was mentioning the fatigue system and how it is, you know, present. And look how fast I'm sprinting right now, so it's going down. And when you sprint, you can also do that kind of dive roll, which is mostly used for breaking through windows when you're trying to make a quick escape. So you can dive into it like a house window and break into it and be safe, because the zombies generally climb into things a little bit slower. Also, they might not notice you if you take a sharp turn and they might not notice that you left, and they'll get confused and wander around idiotically. In this game, there are certain areas that you'll be able to recognize as being supply places. That's a maze. There might be supplies in the center, but I'm not playing in the maze. The maze is a place of hate, malice, and frustration, especially when survivors are there. Anyway, hey guy. Oh god, there's a cop somewhere. He's shooting out windows. He's probably in these apartment complexes. His bullet is loud and it's scary. Anyway, I was talking about fatigue and health, wasn't I? No, I was talking about searching. Eventually there are places that you'll just recognize as that cop is shooting a gun and it's annoying me. That you'll just recognize as being lovely spots that you can find items at even whenever you don't have a current mission to go there. I'm being followed. I don't like this. I'm out of ammo in this gun. Hold on while I reload. Alright. This gun takes a long time to reload. That's the main reason I hate it, despite its, also because of its range. It's horrible range. You didn't hear that. Stay over there. Oh, god dang it. I can't waste ammo on him right now. I have to wait, well, that's terrible. That's unfortunate. This is a bad news situation. That's a football player. He does that. He plays football and tries to run you down. It doesn't hurt when he hits you, I don't believe, with that charge thing. But it knocks you down, and then it helps other zombies attack you. He just ran his own friend down, which is hysterical. I almost got attacked there. Don't worry about it. He's pretty excited, this gentleman over here. Oh god, he didn't even go down to charge. He just hit me. See, no damage though, but it knocks you over. And then if there are other zombies in the area, that gives them a lot of free shots on you. A football player alone isn't really a big deal, but you never want to let them get their buddies, because then bad things can happen. Anyway, you can find certain items in certain locations. You can also recognize certain locations as being bad areas that you don't want to go to. And I'll do my best to tell you what places are good loot, what places are bad loot, what places are don't ever go there because you're gonna fucking die places. And if I can remember them. Oh great, there's people over there. Well, not really people. Undead. Dead things. Zombies. You don't see me, go away. Oh, they totally see me. I'm boned. I'm just gonna run from these ones because they are melee only. And they might get bored. I don't know. I'm not too concerned with them. I should be. I should turn around and shoot them in the faces. Well, see, they got stuck on a pole. That happens. I said this was a... Did I say this was developed by Paradox Studios? No, it's published by Paradox. It was developed by Kerberos, who made Sword of the Pit. Oh god, I'm missing. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm boned. I'm boned. I'm leaving. Now we got a fireman. Despite what he looks like, he's not gonna help me. Despite his job as, you know, being a help to society. This game has a very awkward aiming system, but it's not as bad as it would likely look like. Oh god. My gun was out of ammo. That's a fun time. If I was intelligent, which I'm totally not, I would reload my other gun. Get away. Just get away. Get away. I would reload my... That was close. I'd reload my other gun so that when this gun runs out of ammo in a jam, I can switch guns instead of trying to reload. Someone's shooting. That cop. Now you can see my fatigue monitor there is saying that I'm not allowed to run just yet because of, go away from me. Go away. Because I was worn out. The weird aiming in this game is working against me, clearly. I'm gonna continue to reload while walking away from these two. Stop reloading. Turn. He missed. Turn. Try to shoot. Try to shoot. Try to shoot. Miss horribly. I'm trying to shoot his leg off. I don't remember if that's actually a thing I can do, but I figured it'd be hilarious if I could. And it would totally make him unable to follow me and kill. Oh, I broke his leg, essentially. You see he's walking really slow. To us, that would equate to my leg being red or really, really damaged. And all he's able to do is walk extremely slowly now. He's in a bad shape. If he was a survivor, that would be a very bad thing. Or if he was me, that'd be a bad thing. Because then we'd have to watch me go walk around like this the entire episode. And that'd be boring. Well, not really boring, but that'd be slow-paced. I'm tired. I wore myself out. He got lost somewhere back there. We're not really worrying about him. What we need to be worried about is that cop over there. He's now by the brick wall. I saw his hands through there. So he's like, ooh, I heard noises. What's over there? And he's taking a look around. And he's still shooting his gun like an annoying ignoramus. And for some reason, the AI never runs out of ammo. Oversight by Kerberos. They wouldn't be smart enough to reload. Damn it. But whatever. This game was never given a sequel, but it's only $10 on Gamersgate. It has some hilarious glitches though, where sometimes zombies can pop through a wall and kill you. It's pretty awkward, but that's okay. It's a pretty great game for what it's worth. And yeah, that's about all I had. And there's various ways that you can make the game, like it only lasts for 14 game days, I believe, until your objective in this game has been to rally survivors and, you know, fight off a zombie horde and kill it potentially and make the world safe again for humanity. But there's ways that you can extend the game time. It's not really common knowledge how to do that, but what's the word I'm looking for? All of the stuff that the game uses, all the data for the game the word was data, is set in a nice little text file that is very easily moddable. You can probably find a way of how to do that on, you know, like YouTube or something, and you can extend the game time through that if you so wish to do, if you wish to do so, if you so wish to do so. I don't know how I was trying to originally phrase it. I don't know why, but I feel like there was a better way of phrasing that sentence, and it didn't come out correctly. This place sometimes has goodies in it. This time all I got was a stupid piece of duct tape, which is used for traps. Yay, traps, which I don't really use, although some of the traps in this game are kind of hilarious. Anyway, we gotta go get to our fort, and then fortify our fort whenever we find other survivors, and all these good things, like food management and other things, will happen, and I'll explain them briefly. And by briefly, I mean I'll go on a long tirade about it, and there are a couple of zombies around here. My plan of sticking to the outer rim of this area isn't really working, because they still see me. I could check that jeep for supplies. It'd probably be... Ooh, there's other jeeps. Ooh, I'm gonna go this way for now, so I can kill all these zombies. Jeeps are usually a good sign. I need to kill her. I also need to kill him, because he's just annoying. Alright. This is why you don't travel alone in the zombie apocalypse. It's in case bad things happen. But, crap, they saw me. Well, no point in resisting. Da, 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 da. They already saw me. Might as well check the jeep, right? Right? The answer is yes. Oh crap! Hey, buddy. Oh, that stupid meter stopped my shot. Can you believe that? How does a meter stop a bullet? Well, I guess they are. Oh, hey guys. There's a couple zombies over there. I'm gonna ignore that group. I'm going to ignore the group I pissed off, and I'm going to try to distract them by, well, lose them, not distract them. Completely lose them by going around a building, because zombies in this game are really retarded, and once you break line of sight, generally can't. There's another zombie. Do 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 do. Just stay away from zombies with weapons, and you'll generally be fine. Like this baseball bat. I wish I could hit, but oh god, there was a hedge behind me. Who would have thought such a thing could exist? I'm having troubles right now, because my character's tired. Ow, by the way, you're hurting me. Stop it. You see the... Oh, god dang it. I'm running out of ammo. I also can't jump. This is bad. Ow, that one actually hurt me. Alright, now then, as I was saying, this is the better pistol. As I was saying, that was a miss, but nearly. That zombie just starts sprinting. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, some of the damage that was inflicted upon me, body damage. It's damage that was delivered to a specific part of the body. Sometimes you won't take overall damage from it, and you'll just take body damage, and it's pretty hilarious when that happens. But, bad news, I'm injured. Slightly. It's to be expected. First day out, we have a crap gun. It's usually what happens. We are going to cheat the system a little bit, look over a fence without really looking over the fence. And none of these trucks have anything in them. However, there is this lovely T9 case, which is a military ammunition case generally. However, it is empty, and that's unfortunate. We came all this way. This looks like a broken or destroyed or whatever you want to call it target card, which is in this game the gun store essentially. There's a zombie right over there, and I'm trying to casually walk past. Let me see if I was actually right about this place. No, it's a destroyed. Yeah, it's a destroyed surplus store. I should have noticed that before walking over. Essentially, any place that looks like this, no loot to be gotten out of them. Oddly enough, it's right by a pharmacy. However, that pharmacy looks not empty. There's definitely gear in there. But there are a lot of zombies, and I'm not really in the mood to have fun with them. I'm going to move on. What you should generally do on the first mission. Just ignore as many zombies as you can. Not pick as many fights as I did. That's generally a good thing to do. But I'm an idiot, so... There's a prison bus down there, I believe. I can't quite tell, because my render distance isn't set that far. But it looks like it might be a prison bus, which would be hysterical to me. Sorry, I was looking around like an idiot. I'm running at 30 frames per second, but the Fraps is retarded, and it's trying to record it, like, over it, so every now and then it jumps up in frames, and it's like, just stop, just stop. But, you know, Fraps doesn't want to just stop. It wants to record at 60, even though this game, it looks fine at 30, so stay at 30. That's what I have you set to be at, Fraps, but Fraps doesn't want to. The fort is, well, this isn't a good situation. I'm going to wait right here and switch guns. Switch guns. Switch guns. That's a cop. Or army soldier. Oh god, he's firing back. He's firing back. Evasive maneuvers. Look, he's stupid. He doesn't know where I went. That's a bad situation. Oh crap, he spotted me again. Nyeh. Okay, I lost him. That's a doctor. He puts limbs of dead enemies back together. Go away. He puts limbs of dead enemies back together, and makes generally a problem for you because he'll essentially revive his teammates. I'm gonna try to take this back alley and not die. That's essentially the plan here. That army soldier, you saw him. He took a shot at me. They're generally way more accurate than the police officers who will be using the pistol that I'm using. So the police officers' accuracy is pretty shizzle. Because his pistol's horrible. Crap. I don't need to kill this one. I could just walk into the fort and I believe he would disappear. However, I'm going to kill him because, well, I already missed a whole bunch of shots and I feel like I have to now. Yeah, bloodlust. It has to be sated. Now, this is the fort, and we're going to walk into it, and it should do like this whole loading fort thing. Or if not, then I've forgotten things and I'm stupid. I don't recall. That was awkward. Well, apparently it doesn't do loading fort thing. Huh, that's awkward. Huh, that's bad. I'm gonna go over here and break line of sight with all the zombies so that I can fight. That didn't really work as I had planned. Well, I'm gonna back up and shoot them with this gun so that I don't have to waste my good gun's ammo. Haha, that's not working as I planned it. It's not working anywhere near as I had planned. Yeah, I'm sad by this. I'm gonna, you know, just duck behind here and see if they all walk away. They totally did. Nope, no, you don't see me. Okay, now you guys can come fight me. I'm ready for you now. Waiting for them to get into range because that's what I have to do. It's sad. It makes me a sad man. The fact that they're moving so fast makes me a sad man too. Run! Eh. Damn it, aim for the head. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Yo, your aim is horrible, man. Why did I put those points into pistol skill? You don't even know how to shoot the thing. And you call yourself a former army soldier. There you go. That's much better. Much obliged. Back off. Oh god, the big hunk is gonna kill me. Hey look, a prison bus. I don't recall if there's a back door to that, otherwise I'd get in it right now and be like, I'm going inside the prison bus just to show it. Look at the prison bus. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get out of the prison bus before they come and trap me in here, because that'd be a horrible thing. Also, let's kill this guy finally because he's annoying. Now, once you're in the fort, the whole objective is to clear out the zombies. You gotta kill every zombie that's in the fort. Sometimes hilarity happens and some zombies just die on their own without explanation. This pistol is the worst pistol in the world. God, the pistol's terrible. I'm just gonna shoot you in the leg. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. This gun sucks. The problem with the big guy, like these taller guys, is that your character, despite your ridicule being on their head, won't always aim up at the head. At a certain range, he'll only hit them in the chest, because he just can't aim up that high, apparently. I don't know why. So, these taller gents with this pistol are very hard to deal with, and they make you very, very sad. Or at least they make me sad. So, sadness is happening right now, and I'm trying just to slow him down, because that'll give me more time to take longer shots at his head with this pistol. But it's clearly not working. I might just break his body apart because my character can't aim that high at the range that will actually hit him in the head, I don't believe. Let me try. Well, he broke apart, so I didn't really get to test that. But, you know, now I'm running at 60 frames per second. It's special. Go back down to 30, where you're supposed to be. It's not like it does anything to the game anyway. Stupid fraps. I want to record at 60. Ooh. You can't do it, fraps. You can't. My computer can't run this game at 60 at the graphics I have set. Because my computer's graphic card is terrible. Ooh, it's an onboard graphics card. It's pretty bad. It's decent enough to run... Well, that was awkward. Well, that's even more awkward. Hey, guys. Mindless puppet freaks. Let's see if I can kill him in 2 shots. 1, 2. Hey, I did it. Took me 2 bullets for each. All of them getting hit on the 2nd shot. That means that Ben Riley sucks at shooting. Look, another prison bus. Woo. I'm gonna hide all of my survivors inside of a prison bus. Not because that'd be a stupid idea. Well, actually, it'd be kind of hilarious. Anyway, finally inside of this lovely state prison. There's probably gonna be a whole lot of zombies around. Oh, look, a zombie. Oh, look. More zombies. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, crap. That's a bad thing. You saw that since my camera was behind the window, the ridicule thought that I was aiming at that. It's kind of hilarious, but it's completely not helpful. Also, you can open doors in this game. Fancy that. I'm gonna go into the cellar real quick. No zombies here. The zombies are attracted by sound, so you know they might wander over to me. Oh, hey, look. Speak of the devil. No, stay out. Oh, he's being an idiot, so I'm gonna try to shoot him up. Oh crap! He grew a brain. He grew a brain. Bad now. He doesn't know I'm here. I think he's attacking the door right now. I think he turned around and... Yep. Come on, shoot him in the head. Shoot. Alright, you know, enough of this malarkey. I'm going to start using the good pistol. I'm going to use the pistol that actually... Shooting through my character's shoulder. That was awkward. I'm going to use the pistol that can actually, you know, hit things, which is this one. Drat. I hear a zombie behind me, so I'm trying to... Okay, well that was awkward. We're not going to have any further discussion about what just happened. In fact, we're just going to stop talking altogether and pretend that we had a good time. Pretending that we had a good time. That's what I'm doing. So that was day 1 in Fort Zombie, episode 1. Good times. Let's talk about some of these things before we actually leave. Yay! This is the screen that you'll be seeing quite often. It shows how healthy someone is, how happy they are, and how much food they've eaten. Also, what task you have them do. Like, you know, a doctor, like doctor and nurse. Doctors and nurses heal people. Nurse does first aid, relies on the first aid stat. Doctor relies on the medical stat. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to have anybody do that right now. Well, actually, I'll have me do that right now, because that would be intelligent. Doctors heal up to 10, nurse 5, blah, blah, blah. You can get a max of 15. Anyway, this screen, also a screen we're going to see often. It is the, wait, what gun does this use? 9mm, right? Yeah, okay. This is the inventory, essentially, of the fort. This box over here is the inventory of the fort. And, you know, you toss supplies in there, such as food and medicine, and it tells you how much is going to be required by the survivors. So, to heal me, we needed a medicine. I'm not going to have that. Too bad for me. We can heal a little bit, I think, but with not much more than that. Anyway, food. You need food to sustain your people, obviously. People gotta eat, so every food item has a different value in the game. You can bring them in, and you put them in the fort's inventory, and then your survivors eat it from that inventory. You also need to bring fuel back, mainly because these generators will eventually be on because they provide the lighting to the fort, so that at night your survivors can see and do better when building, and so that in the final fight you can actually see what the hell you're doing, because it's at night and the zombies attack you, and it's kind of hard to be inside of the base at night if you don't have light, just so you know. So there's all of that. You can toss a bunch of crap in here, and you'll see me toss a bunch of crap in here. This place will be filled up pretty quickly. Right now, there's nothing though. So that's the first episode of Fort Zombie. Next episode, we'll get something called missions that'll pop up here, which can be anything from weapons, supplies, or survivors. We're hoping for survivor missions because that'd be nice to get some help. Actually, let's not make it a surprise. Let's end the day and get the final, because I have to read stuff, so I figured this will be what we'll go out on. Day 1. I've decided to keep this journal as a record of the passing days. I don't know if this is going to end up being the kind of thing that future generations will read, or just another bloody scrap of paper blowing in the wind. But hey, let's think positive. This notebook could end up being some kind of historic document. At the very least, even if I fail, maybe some other smart monkey will come along and read it. Will come along and find it, read it, figure out where I went wrong, and succeed where I failed. Anyway, just in case the kids end up having to study it in school, or the next guy who comes along just happens to be a gal, I'm going to skip the foul language and go light on the gruesome details. The day may come when ladies and small children won't necessarily know what a zombie looks like up close, or what a zombie smells like up close, for that matter. If I can spare them a little of what I've been through, I'm glad of it. Today was my first day inside the Piety city limits. I left my squad on the outskirts of town at dawn, moving as quietly as I could through the streets. That's not true. I shot a bunch of people. The place has been hit pretty hard. There are dead walking everywhere, and plenty of dead that aren't going to get up again, too. There have been fires, but they've been self-contained so far. No evidence of the wildfire that I've seen burning in the big cities, but the smell of charred wood and plastic and flesh still hangs in the air. The town is pretty much what I expected. Other looters have tossed the place thoroughly and taken most anything that was in plain sight. Still plenty of goodies if you know how to search for them, though. And there are still survivors here. I see the signs of them everywhere. A fire still smoldering in an abandoned trash can in the alley. A litter of empty cans. Litter of empty cans with the remains of a cold Ken-ball dinner still wet on the inside. A dirty mattress with a candle beside it, dragged into a corner in the ruins of an old house, not to mention the spray paint on the walls. My mission today was to capture a new base of operations. As soon as I hit the city limits, I headed for the prison. It didn't take too long to clean it out, and I must say, it was well worth the trouble. Tonight, I'll have a secure place to sleep for the first time in weeks, and as I suspected, the place has got real potential. Lumber is never going to be a problem. And then this is what actually... Words downstairs. I bet someone's here. Anyway, health. This is where it actually tells you things about your situation, essentially. So we ate 2 items, 7 food units today. And it says he heals up because he slept, blah, blah, blah. And then it tells you all of the skill improvements. And you do not want me to read this because it'll be annoying. So we're just going to ignore that. My morale went down by 1 because I was hurt. Okay. And ooh, look at this. So there's survivors and things. Now this is a clock. What this tells you is how much time you have left in the day. Pretty simple. And how much time? Well, the first one, the top one, is how much time to the final attack. The bottom one is how much time is, like what time it is today. Obviously, by power of deduction, you can assume how much time is left in the day. We need to talk about something that we just saw, though, which you might not have noticed, because I skipped it, essentially. But you can see Beretta 9mm and Cool Detective. These are sub-skills. So, obviously, a Beretta 9mm and a Cool Detective are types of pistol. So they are sub-skills. They are beneath the pistol skill, and they get points put onto them. So 2 and 3 That means that's my level with them. So you add that to the 40, and then you add on my other modifier, which looks like for the pistols, it's a 31, so that'd be my finesse. My finesse is my modifier to pistols. So I guess finesse is how well you can aim, as well as dodge and all that other crap. So, all that other crap. I think toughness might actually be used for stamina, which would make sense. But finesse is definitely like balance and how often you trip and your aiming and all that crap. So, you take the 40 that I have for pistol, you add the 31, and then you add 2 if I'm using a Beretta 9mm. If I'm not, so if I'm using that Beretta 9mm, then you add that extra 2 to it, and I have an actual skill of 73. Sub skills are just, just nice little bonuses for using a gun more often or using a particular thing more often than not. So I generally use a Beretta 9mm. Well, no, I don't think I do that actually. I generally use the same type of guns once I find them, though. So Beretta 9mm is one of my go-tos, but I also use, like when I get the rifles, I use a very specific rifle, the Safari. I love the Safari rifle. It's really stupid because it only has 3 bullets in it, but I love the Safari rifle. So it's just a nice bonus that they have sub skills. Pretty cool. You should definitely take advantage of them. Don't switch guns. Like it's once you know what guns you really like to use, just continue to use them because you'll just build up better sub skills. Your actual skill will be closer to 100, which means you're going to be pretty good at hitting things in the face with bullets. And it's just a nice perk, being able to hit things in the face with bullets. The other thing you can do with the fort, which I just want to show, I'm not actually going to mess with it right now because I don't know how I'm going to do things. Set up survivors, which you'd click on their icon and you'd put them wherever you want them. I can't do that or show that right now, but you can also set these things around, and that's always nice. These are barricades. You can set them up to be wherever you want them to be. Try not to fall. It's an important thing. I don't think you take actual like percentage damage, but you will take body damage for whatever reason. Oh wow, you can stomp. Oh wait, that's a melee attack. Okay, sorry. I don't think that you can set yourself to be placed anywhere, so I think you always have to start like in the middle of this stupid place, which is unfortunate whenever it's the final battle, because you will need to run to rejoin your survivors wherever you place them. So try to keep that in mind, I guess, but I don't know if that's for sure. Anyway, I just want to show that, and that'll be the first episode. Next episode, we're gonna go save survivors, and hopefully it'll be fun. It should be. Hopefully we get some good people. There are some really great characters in this game. There are also some special characters that we won't discuss at this second in time. We'll discuss them in detail later on, preferably if we find them, which I'm really hoping we do, because it'd be a shame not to. Good, that's safe. So that's it for this episode. Not that exciting commentary, because what am I really gonna say? I'm trying to explain things, but I haven't played this game in a year. I don't even remember what I'm really doing. So yeah, and it's hard to really think about things whenever you're trying not to die horribly and be mangled by zombies. That's a pretty important part of surviving this game. Anyway, next episode, we're gonna go find people and hopefully save them, because that'd be a swell thing to do. And hopefully we'll get some of the better characters in the game. Likely not the highest tiered characters in the game, but hopefully we'll find some pretty decent characters. There are some real crappy characters too, which I'm hoping that we can avoid. But we probably will have bad luck, because that's how LPs go.